Hi everyone, welcome back to Mr. Allen's World As Is. Today I'm on an awesome adventure in the Peak District, climbing the epic Kinder Scout. Hi everyone, I'm back in the Peak District again today. I'm climbing Kinder Scout. Come along on the adventure. Welcome to Edale, the sleepy little village with a giant secret, because today we're heading into the wild to take on one of the UK's most iconic hikes, Kinder Scout. History, mystery, geography and maybe a little bit of mud, all in one adventure. The walk starts in a lovely little village called Edale, which is in Derbyshire, and it's about a 8 to 9 mile walk, circular route that takes us up Kinder Scout via Jacob's Ladder, and I'll show you that when we get there. This is the start of the Pennine Way, a 268 mile trail stretching from here to Scotland. But don't worry, we're not going that far. Our mission today, climb the top of the Peak District. Kinder Scout, 636 metres high. Kinder Scout is the highest peak in the Peak District. So I'm in for an epic day and an epic climb. You can actually see the hill I'm going up, just between those trees there. I'll be standing on top of there. Ooh, no. Before we tackle the climb, take a look around. These fields and meadows aren't just pretty, they're alive with history and biodiversity. Centuries-old dry stone walls mark out ancient field systems, some dating back hundreds of years. They're built without mortar, just perfectly balanced stone. That's proper craftsmanship. And these meadows, in summer, they're buzzing with wildflowers and insects. This is a working landscape shaped by farming, but also home to nature. So lucky to be out in these epic views again, and what a beautiful day. These habitats support pollinators, provide grazing for sheep and help protect soil health and water systems. What a bench and what a view. Take a look at this. Amazing, eh? Ruined farm buildings, there's something a little bit eerie about them. Kinder Scout has got to be one of my favourite walks, simply because of this stunning scenery. you about hiking, and this is why I like to hike alone. Look, me in this stunning scenery on my own. Well, actually, I never hike alone. I'm always with God. God is my constant companion. Bless him for every day. Amen. Maybe we can listen, see if we can hear it. Here we are approaching Jacob's Ladder. Right before we climb, we'll cross a beautiful old packhorse bridge. This is where those supply routes came together. Wool, salt, grain and goods heading between Derbyshire and the west. Imagine it, low-slung ponies with heavy saddlebags crossing this bridge in the morning mist. That's not just history, that's a living story underneath your feet. It also makes for a pretty picture too, don't you agree? Behind me here you've got an ancient packhorse bridge. It's an iconic landmark on the trail going up to Kinder Scouts via Jacob's Ladder. Ancient bridge. And here it is, Jacob's Ladder. Sounds like something out of the Bible, doesn't it? But this steep path is named after a local farmer, Jacob Marshall. In the 1700s, he built this staircase to help packhorses carry wool and grain across the moors. That's right, this was once a trade route. And if you're finding this climb tough, imagine doing it with hooves and cargo. Poor horses. So this is Jacob's Ladder. It's a hard climb right up to the top. I'll show you a bit more as we go. Quick drink stop before I attempt the climb. Part of the path I will have to share with people because it's a narrow path and it's a popular route up to the top of Kinder Scout, which is up there somewhere. It certainly is a climb. Up here you're walking through a geography textbook. Glacial valleys, freeze-thaw weathering, and those dark patches, peat bogs. They're ancient, deep and full of carbon, like nature's sponge. They help regulate water flow and store carbon dioxide, crucial in fighting climate change. On ascents like this, you just have to take it nice and steady. And the most important thing is keep going. I think about halfway now, but look, all the way over there. I've still got a fair way to go yet. And look, we found another cairn. Over there you've got a little gill. All that foamy water looks like milk flowing down the hillside. Still a bit further left on this ladder. Soon I will be in heaven. Look how far I've come. My legs are really feeling it now. I feel like jelly. Whoa, this is a steep bit. Whew. I'm about 3/4 of the way up now. But there's still a bit to go. Look! Gotta go all the way up there. Now the footpath I'm walking on hasn't always been here. It's not an ancient track. It's put here by the National Trust to try and maintain the soil. It's a very popular walk, which means lots of walkers, which means lots of footsteps, lots of feet. That creates erosion. And to stop the path being eroded, or the soil, then they put these paving stones on to stop the erosion. I tell you what, you don't half feel a sense of achievement when you've climbed a big hill. Glad I'm almost at the top of this Jacob's ladder. As you can see, it's quite a desolate place up here, with lots of paths branching off in different directions. You have to really know what you're doing and know your navigation skills, because if there's a fog up here or a mist, then you'll be going round and round in circles. That group looked like the part of a Duke of Edinburgh expedition. If you ever get a chance to do that when you're in senior school, grab it with both hands. It's a fantastic thing to do. Oh look, I came all the way from there. Time to replace some calories. Cookies! Calories taken. Now, off again. Next stop, the summit. When you're hiking, you have to remember that the temperature changes. So when it's quite warm down in the valley, out on the exposed hilltops, it can be quite cool. So it's important to bring the right clothing with you. Today it's not so bad because it's fairly warm. It's also important, if you're going on any hike, to check the weather to make sure that it's going to be fit for purpose, fit for your hike, and the weather's not going to cause you a problem. Weather can change suddenly and quickly, but some forecasts are quite accurate these days, and today's weather is going to be fine, and I don't envisage any problems. Another thing you need to bring is a map. I've done this walk many times, but I've still got the map in my bag just in case I need to reroute, or there's a mist comes in and I need to use a map and compass in order to find my way. Shouldn't be a problem today though. I know this walk fairly well. Again, this moorland's made up of peat. The black stuff I talked about when I on the Blackstone Edge walk. And as you can see there, it's quite wet. I wouldn't like to step in that. I don't know how deep it would go, and I probably would get stuck in it. You'd have to dig me up in about 10,000 years. That's it, that's all the climbing done. Should be a fairly flat, if not undulating walk to the summit now. To the destination now, Kinder Scouts, nearly there, just there. All this peat, great carbon storage, helping cool the planet down. I think we need more of it. This is Kinder Plateau. It's wild, exposed and shaped by ice and time. Up here the land stretches out in all directions, open and untamed. And over there, those weird rocks, they're called the woolpacks. Locals say they're trolls turned to stone by a lightning storm. Science says erosion, but where's the fun in that? That's it, on the summit of Kinder Scout. Look at those epic views. well worth it. It's strange, being out here in the beautiful weather, in the beautiful surroundings, just makes you think how insignificant some of the worries we have in our day-to-day lives. It reminds you, being out here helps you think, clears your head, helps you to be closer to God, helps you to pray, helps you to be with God, helps you make decisions. Also, it's just a reminder of just how gorgeous the world is and how kind and wonderful and brilliant and fantastic people can be as well. We seem to think of all the negative things, but when you're up here, it helps you think of all the positive things as well. So walking is a great experience, not just for physically, but also spiritually as well. Helps you think how lucky you are to be alive and in this beautiful environment. Some weird and wonderful rock formations. What do you think? Trolls or weathered rocks? I wonder what stories we could make up about those. Buns again today. Well, it is nearly Easter after all. Happy Easter! Don't know about you, but looking at this rock, the way this is weathered, it looks like a skull to me. Hello, bonehead. Or maybe it's always meant to be that way and somebody's carved it. Wonder what mysteries it holds. I always like to have my lunch at the top of the hill. And now I've refueled, time for the descent. This could be a bit slippy. Needs to be careful. But this place isn't just about scenery, it's also the site of a protest that changed Britain. In 1932, brave walkers came here to demand the right to roam, because back then places like this were off limits to ordinary people. That moment, the mass trespass led to the access laws we have today. Hiking here isn't just a walk, it's a walk through history. This is a great walk. It's not too far away from Manchester either. It's only about 45 minutes to Edale. This hill is called Grindslow Knoll. I don't really need to go up it, but you know me, I can't resist a summit. I must be mad. This stone stacking, balancing stones on top of one another. See that set of hills over there? That's Mam Tor. Now, Mam Tor's got a funny name. The funny thing about Mam Tor is that in Old English, mam means breast or mammary glands, as in mammary glands, what animals suckle their young on, mammals. And Tor means hill, so it roughly translates as breast hill. Time to leave thoughts of breast hills alone now and make my way down. More than anything, this place is good for your mind. No screens, no pressure, just sky, space and stillness. Walking in nature boosts your mood, eases stress and helps you focus. So whether you're 10 or 40, getting outside is powerful. So when life's noisy, school, screens, stress, coming out here, it clears your head. You push yourself, breathe fresh air, forget the Wi-Fi password and remember what it feels like to just be. Quick reality check though, this walk is amazing, but it's no stroll in the park. You'll need to bring some equipment with you. Always bring a map and compass. Don't rely on your phone. Wear the right layers. The weather can turn quickly up here. And pack water, snacks and a good attitude. The moor can be boggy, the route is challenging and fog loves a surprise entrance. But if you're prepared, you're in for something unforgettable. And if you're not an experienced hill walker, go with somebody who is. You'll have an amazing time. And there's Edale, just down there. That's the final stop. And that's where the car is. That's the end of the walk. Well, that's it really. Kinder Scout, history, geography, mystery, all rolled into one. If you're just curious and capable, this walk is a brilliant way to learn without even realising it. And if you're older, well, it's still a chance to get outside and feel alive. Take a look at these mega tree roots clinging to the side.
Climbing the hills where...
And that's it. I'm back in Edale village now. Time to explore the village a little and get some refreshment before heading back home. Hope you've enjoyed the video and see you soon. Bye.
Geography sings as we make the world home. It's Mr. Allen's adventures come along, where every step's a journey, every trail's a song. From the mountain tops to the rivers near, we're learning, we're laughing, so glad you're here. Binoculars in hand, spotting treasures untold, stories of the past heard in echoes bold. Maps in the pocket, sneakers on the ground, adventure is everywhere, it's where fun is found. Sun on my shoulders, the breeze in my hair, finding wonders hidden, we explore with care. From the mossy stones to the tallest pine, every leaf and shadow has a tale divine. It's Mr. Allen's adventures come along, where every step's a journey, every trail's a song. From the mountain tops to the rivers near, we're learning, we're laughing, so glad you're here. So pack your sense of wonder and don't forget to smile until our next adventure in just a little while. this way. Climbing the hills where the sky feels endless, on two wheels steady,